Alright, so this is me on the road. Today we're taking it to another park, which is going to be lekker. I'm going to go and explore a park that Tobi has identified, and we're going to go check it out and see how it flies. Also, he's got my replacement VTX that I need to put in. I'm not sure if this car is the best place to be recording this message, but let's go fly. Alright, just arrived at his place. There we go, there's the man himself. Okay, so we're going to take the VTX out of this bad boy, and then we're going to put it into mine and then swap that around. Oh yeah, and the park that Tobi organized is on fire now, so hopefully we'll get some footage of that as well.
Oh, cool, what a bonus, it wasn't soldered. I'm going to desolder it anyway because it'll be easier to put it in
to use those wires, yeah.
Yeah. Is that right?
There she is, people.
Get you a tin of this. This is what we call flux.
Yeah, but it's got flux in the solder.
It's never enough.
You get it there.
Because the gist of it is you want to spread the heat evenly amongst the solder. And if you can imagine at microscopic level, when you touch the 2 points, it's actually very little connection, and it's going to transfer all that heat through that small point.
Yeah.
By using flux, it acts as a liquid, instantly connected to everything, so the whole area heats up instantly and evenly.
And pulls it off.
And then your solder doesn't stick to your iron, it sheds from the iron off quickly and easily. You'll see now how quick it is to solder. So your ideal temperature you want to start at is 400 degrees. Hot is actually good because it means you spend less time. Once the stuff is tinned and you put them on top of each other with a piece of flux, you literally come with the iron and it's psst, and you're off, and it's a perfect solder. There's no having to spend any time.
Yeah, it's just that dot.
Yeah. So this is what's called priming the iron. So clean the head in a bit of flux. Just get a little bit of solder on there. And then watch the magic.
So why is that one on the other side?
They didn't provide a pin on the side for it because most people don't actually run their camera from their VTX, which is actually highly recommended because it's got a filtered circuit on you.
Yeah.
Which stabilizes the voltage and stops flickering and noise.
Okay.
So this is what you get when you don't use flux. So you notice how the wire is visible?
Yeah.
And you can clearly see how it hasn't taken nicely.
Yeah, it's like a big, it's not as pretty.
So now simply by adding tiny bit of flux, not even a lot, clean and prime your iron. Now watch the magic.
The prime your iron, you actually put solder onto the iron itself.
Yeah.
Can I hold it? There we go.
Now when it comes to quads, it's the same as cars. Remember your star pattern when tightening anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you always follow a star pattern, regardless of how many screws there are. So even if it's frame, if you were tightening these 5 down, you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, let's see if it's going to talk to the goggles.
Yeah, I did wire it properly, so we're either going to have smoke or vision.
Look. I see nothing. Oh wait, I see something. Yes, we can see. All right, so we have a VTX now installed, and next to Tobi, everything is looking very sweet over there. Cool. So now we're gonna take it for just a flip around and just see if it flies.
Well, first thing we need to do is we need to check whether you can change settings.
Okay, so we're on VTX SA.
So VTX SA, for those of you following along on the screen, VTX SA stands for, now I forget again, Smart Audio.
Yeah, and Tramp.
And then you've got Tramp. It's just your two different protocols that the VTX is used to communicate with the flight controller. So the more smarter is Smart Audio, which is yours. So if this is working correctly, which I think it is, because it has already put the VTX on R7, which is where we're telling it to be.
But no, that was automatic, or was it already?
It's expected to.
Okay.
So because the flight controller is configured like it is now, every time you switch on, so if you go and push the buttons now, it'll change. But if you reboot the quad now, it'll automatically put it back to this.
But no, we don't want that. We want it to change and stay where I put it, right?
So that should be happening now too. So if you go down one to channel, move over to 4. So what I like to do with new guys is I like to usually put them on 4, because generally you find the guys run R1 or R8. So it puts you nicely in between, and then you can have 3x up.
But you see at the top there it says R7.
No, that's what it's on now. So if you go down to set, boom,
just knock that one. Confirm.
And yes, we should be losing video. Yes.
All right.
Now you move your goggle. On my button. Everyone laugh at me. There's my button. No?
Oh right. Oh, so we changed it. Oh, we changed it on our thingy.
Yes.
All right.
There we go.
So I'm going to not R4, F4. R4.
Yes. Okay. You want to make sure you're on exactly the same channel, because this is an analog system. You'll see R4 is channel number 5769. That's the frequency. But if you put your goggle now, for instance, on 5774, 5 hertz out, you'll still get picture. But as you start putting some distance in between you, that'll start buggering out, and you'll get it in the form of black flashes.
Okay, so now we've set the VTX to R4.
And it's saved.
And we've checked it out. So now we're going to reboot the drone and make sure that it comes back on R4.
100%. So as simple as...
Unplug. I look down.
Where'd the drone go?
When you put your hand across there, right? I followed your And we're back up.
And you're back on R4.
And now, okay, here is a trick question.
Yes.
Did you see it said beta flight when it started up there?
Yeah, I can fix that, I think.
But I've been programming it on emu.
So to try and not confuse you,
because I'm confused.
There's an OSD chip on here, and the OSD chip stores fonts and pictures. So obviously the first time the board gets flashed up, gets flashed up with Betaflight from the factory.
Oh, yeah.
So that default font gets loaded, and the photos get loaded.
So this is my thing, right? Because on the channel I'm like saying, oh, it's emu, and then whenever it loads it says beta, I'm like,
I let you people down by forgetting to flash the emu fonts, okay? My bad. My bad. Like, so we can fix that.
Right. So could we put like FPV noob there?
You just got to design the logo in the correct, basically, structure. It's a bitmap.
Yeah.
And then just get your spots right, and then you can actually go and upload your own logo.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah, can be done.
All right, okay, so now that we've got everything set up, beautiful and pretty, we're going to go and fly. But you got to understand the risk we're putting ourselves in. There's like wicked wind going up there. Brandon, I know that you're an anti-wind guy. Wish me luck. So this park, right, is right next to Tobi's house. And we're going to drive like 5 kilometers to get there, maybe 2.
I apparently chose the rough side of town.
lekker flight, as you can check. It's a very open field.
Especially when you land like this.
Okay, I missed the car, all right? Anyway, thanks so much for everything.
Only a pleasure, dude.
And, yeah, keep flying.